Hey guys, this is Mule Skinner 1911. I am here today to do a review on the Hornady Lock and Load Sonic Cleaner 2L. As you can see, that orange dinosaur over to the right is the Lyman Turbo Tumbler 1200 that I've been using for decades. And it's always done a good job. It's always made a lot of noise, and of course you always have to get your toothpick or whatever utensil you want to use and dig media out of your primer pockets, which is very annoying. As I'm getting older, I find I have very little time to sit around and watch that stuff tumble and listen to it make noise, so I decided to make a purchase of the Lock and Load Sonic Cleaner 2L, and as I haven't used it yet, we're going to take a look at this thing and well, we'll see what it can do. As you can see, the Hornady Lock and Load Sonic Cleaner 2L is pretty fancy looking. It looks a little better to me than the old Turbo Tumbler 1200. As we take it apart, this lid lifts off. Pretty nice looking, I like that. The power cord is inside, and it's got a pretty fancy schmancy little basket that kind of pulls out. And inside you see the vat, I guess, where everything is cleaned. I'm going to tilt this up where you can see the inside of it. Yep, pretty nice looking stuff. Pretty solid. Not sure how it's going to clean, but we'll take a look at that together and see what happens shortly. As you can see, I've added about 200 45 ACP cases. This is what the normal case looks like. It's pretty skanky looking. It's really all messed up and really rougher than a normal case that I would have looks, but they all look just like that. They're really tarnished, really bad, really, well, pretty much really nasty. So we're going to add some normal tap water and fill this up to over. It says to fill the vat up over the top of the line, just covering up your cases, which we have done. And we're going to add about an ounce of the one-shot Sonic solution, or Sonic cleaning solution. There are several other different methods to use out there, and a lot of different people have a lot of different recipes about what they want to use in their Sonic cleaner, but since we're testing, I'm going to use what Hornady recommends. I'm going to save this one case out because it looks like all the other cases just for comparison. And once we are done cleaning, we'll match what we got back up together and see how well it does. So I'm going to plug it in here and turn everything on. We'll put the lid on it. And see what we come up with. Okay, as you can see, I've got it all powered on, and I've got this set on a 30-minute cycle and normal rent wash. I do not have the heat on just because the instructions say that having the heat on a prolonged cycle will cause it to tarnish, and I don't want that. So I've got it set on normal, and I'm going to turn it on here and see what happens. There is almost no sound at all, except for a little fizzling. And I'm going to turn the camera off, and I'll be back in about 30 minutes, and we'll take a look at what we have. Okay, the wash is done, and this is what we get. If I can get this up there where you can see it. Difference between the two. Now granted, this is the dirtiest brass I have ever seen in my life that I threw at this thing, and it still came out looking really nice, really good. Even down inside, as you can see, it's really clean. This is old military brass, and it had some of that sealer, bullet sealer in the walls. There might be a spot of that every once in a while, but the consideration of the fact that it had so much in it that it got most of it out is just amazing. I definitely would recommend this parts washer, bullet cleaner, whatever you want to call it, to anybody who is reloading, especially if you're using high dollar Lapua brass, which I have some of, and it's almost $100 a box. Definitely don't want to put it in the old abrasive turbo tumbler. But as you can see, this Lock and Load Sonic Cleaner 2L does a really good job with this nasty, hideous brass. And I'm sure it would do a much better job on some that's only like once or twice fired. But anyway, like I say, I would recommend this to anybody. This is my first video for YouTube. If you want to subscribe to me and like or whatever. And again, this is Mule Skinner 1911, and I'll see you later.